Hello and happy July. This is Brian Webb, Florida Executive Realty, and we're going to take a look at the market data for Land O'Lakes for what happened in June and what's also going on now. So let's dive into the details. I want to start off with the median price, and the numbers on this chart don't matter so much, but this is a 90-day average in Land O'Lakes for single-family homes of the median list price over the past 5 years. And what I am curious about, and what I want to show you, is the trend line. So each little dot along that line is a year prior. So on the far right, of course, is today, a year, but going back 5 years. So notice the trend. There's seasonal adjustments and moves that happen in every market, but interesting information. Just put that in your hopper for later. I want to share this little snippet. This is from a report that I subscribe to that tells me the number of showings that have happened in a particular area, in a particular price range, in a particular time frame. So I can make all the adjustments there and then click produce, and here's the report. This is helpful when I'm working with sellers to know if we're getting our fair share of showings in a particular price range. Really helps guide the decision-making process. So, for example, if we're getting a good number of showings compared to the number of other homes that are listed in that range, then that's helpful. If we are not getting showings in the price where we're at, but others are. It tells us that buyers are out looking and shopping for homes in that price range, but they're not looking at us specifically. So either way, it's helpful, useful. It helps us to know if buyers are out looking and what they're looking at. Interest rates are always on people's minds, whether they are thinking about buying and moving out of renting or selling their current home and moving to something different. Interest rates are always a factor. This chart is instructive for me. It shows over the past year, we've been ranging from really 6 to 6.5%, maybe just a little bit above, a little bit below, but ranging in this low sixes, low to mid sixes for really quite some time. Just something to keep an eye on. We don't expect rates to fall or rise, and in particular, with a particular impact over the next little bit. So, but something to keep in mind and maybe interesting to you. All right, let's talk about why you probably clicked on this video, and that's listing activity in Land O'Lakes. So all zip codes, these are single family homes. There's 383 active as of the beginning of July. 51 days on market is the median, and the median list price is 470,000. Median, if you don't know, it's right there in the middle, half above, half below. It tells a more accurate picture than average, so that's why we like to use median. June was a busy month. May and June are historically the busiest contract formation months. So June was no different in Land O'Lakes. We had 133 homes go under contract. This does include new construction that have been entered into the MLS, a lower median days on market, and a lower median list price out there for homes that met where the buyers are looking. So I always want to share information that's valuable and useful. And so this is the sold information, the sold data for single family homes, again, all Land O'Lakes zip codes from last year to this year. So last June 2025 is in yellow. The white numbers are for 2026 June. And probably what stands out to you is that median sale price. So again, median is right there in the middle. The average sale price hasn't moved a whole lot, but the median sale price is. So there's some people out there that are, well, there's people out there that are purchasing lower price homes, which moves that median sale price down. A lot of that honestly has to do with new construction, some with a lot of properties in the 300s, low 400s, and that will obviously bring that price down for that. But if your home is in good condition, if it's priced well, most homes, close to 50% of homes in the last month available, went under contract within 30 days. So the market is still active. As I showed that showing activity, buyers are out looking still. It's good to know. So new construction is going to be a part of the equation and the reality of the Land O'Lakes, Wesley Chapel, North Tampa suburbs for years to come. But I wanted to share a snippet of what happened a year ago compared to this year in Land O'Lakes so you can just get an idea. Okay, so similar number of properties sold, median sale price hasn't gone down too tremendously. New construction can be a great opportunity for buyers who are looking for a reduced interest rate, closing cost incentives, things like that. Now, closing costs are usually more expensive with new construction. The builders add in all sorts of fees. But at the moment, builders are offering incentives generally to cover most, if not all, of those closing costs. So there are deals out there to be had. That doesn't mean that existing home sales can't compete because many people just don't want to live in a new neighborhood. Um, there's benefits and negatives for both. So anyway, maybe you don't know. Agents like myself can help you with the new construction purchasing process. So just reach out with any questions. So it's a quick snapshot of what's going on in the real estate world in Land O'Lakes. If you have questions, you're curious about something, you want more details, reach out. I'm happy to help. Hope you have a great July, the rest of your summer. It's going to fly by. See you soon. Bye.